Hello, this is Kyle from AIYA, and today we are going to go over the table order path application. So, what this application is usually used for is for customers to order at their own pace at the table so that they don't have to rely on servers to place new orders. So right now, this front screen is what the customer will see when they first sit down at the table. So, let's pretend I am an employee right now and I want to access the tablet settings. So, right now, I'm going to type in my passcode. Each employee will have a unique passcode pertained to them. So I'm going to type in my unique passcode. And right now, you can see me, the employee test. And I can change this. I can add more employees in the back end, and I'll be able to choose them. And each employee will be able to set their own passcodes. So if I scroll down, I can see the mode. Right now, it is set to unfixed table. So what this does is every time a customer sits down and you want to give them a tablet, you would have to type in the table that they're at. Let's say the customer sits down at table A1. Every time I set up this tablet for them, I would have to select A1 because they're sitting at A1. But let's say you want to leave this tablet at a certain table. You could do that by selecting fixed table. And I could select A1 as my table. And this tablet would stay to A1 until you change it. Let's say I want to change it to A2. You just select A2. Let's go back to A1. So right now we have menu item info button enabled. So what this button does is that there will be a yellow detail button basically on every item, and you'll be able to, if you click on it, you'll be able to see the item in a much larger image. You'll be able to see the price, if any, and also the description. And that's all edited in the back end, so you could change it to however each item looks, how much each item costs, and etc. So if we scroll down, show the pay button. So basically what this button does is when a customer is finished with their food, their order, they're able to click on this pay button at their cart, and what this will do is it will send a command to one of our printers to print out a bill receipt. And this doesn't necessarily mean that they're actually paying using this tablet though. This button will only print out the bill receipt. So show settle button. So what this button does is once everything is done, the employee will need to settle the tablet in order to get this ready for the next customer. So I have all of these options enabled, and we're going to see them. Okay, so right now, let's pretend I am a customer. So I'm going to touch the order. I am going to select my buffet type. Let's say I want barbecue and hot pot. And right now I'm going to select my guest number. Let's say there are 2 people sitting at this table. So right now it is fixed at A1. We can see at the top and the back over here, A1. The tablet will be set there. So right now what popped up is an electronic poster. You can change this poster to however you want it to look. Right now it just has a white background and just simple text of saying an extra charge of $10 per pound for unfinished food. So you can actually add templates, you can add pictures, more text to this. This is basically a promotion that you can have the customer see once they enter into this menu screen. So let's say you're having a free drink special and you want to let the customer know. So once they get here, they'll be able to see this promotion. And this will incentivize them to possibly purchase the drink or get the promotion. So right now, we're just going to exit. So right now, you can see our categories on the left side. So right now I'm on the soup base category. So we can see all these soup items that are in the soup base category. So If I click View Detail, the yellow info menu info button, I'll be able to see the image in much larger resolution, much larger scale, and I can also see the price, if any, and the description and title. Also add it to the cart from here. So right now, 2 people, 2 soups. So I'm gonna try to grab different soup, but I can't because that would mean I'll be getting 3 soups. Right now I only set the soup to be 1 per 1 customer. So 2 customers, 2 soups. So if I want to change the amount of people in this table, this number of 3. So right now I go to 3, but I can't go to 4. It says that I exceeded the maximum quantity. So let's try sending this order. So here's our cart. You see all our items. And now you can try to add in the cart, but it doesn't let you because of the maximum quantity. So let's try to delete one of these. Go back. You can see that 3 people, 2 soups. Add right here. There we go. We can try sending the order. So once the order is sent, you have to wait 15 minutes. So in the back, we have set each order to be only able to be sent every 15 minutes. So once this order is sent, the customer has to wait 15 minutes in order to place a new order. So right now, I'm just going to send it. And let's try to order something else. It doesn't let me because I have to wait another 14 minutes in order to send this. Okay. So now let's set up the dinner buffet switch up on the top right here. So I have set in the back end for spicy salmon this item to only be available at 4 p.m. But right now it's only 11:34, as we can see on the top here. If I try to click on it, it says that this dish is not available in this current serving period because the serving period for this is set at 4 p.m. But what if the customer wants this right now? They want to eat these dinner items at 11:34. You can do that by selecting this. They would need the employee permission. The employee will need to enter their press code. As I set that, I'm able to order this. So this button basically removes all time limits. And let's discuss item limit now. So if I go to barbecue beef, short ribs right here. I've set short ribs to only be able to order 2 per order or per 10 minutes per se, and also ribeye steak. So once they send this, they're only able to order this again after 10 minutes. Exceeded the quantity, maximum quantity of that item. And I've also set the total number of dishes to be sent to the kitchen to 20. So right now I can see there's 15 in the cart. So if I go up to 20, if I try to go over 20, it doesn't allow me because I already arrived at the maximum amount of dishes to be able to be sent. So right now I can see all these items in my cart. If I try to send it, I can't because I still have to wait. So if I go back to the cart, and let's say customers come and they want to ask for the bill receipt. So right now it's asking me to clear my cart because currently there are still items that are not sent to the kitchen yet. So in order to send for the bill receipt or to settle orders, you have to clear your card first. So by clicking this green button, we could clear our card, and it'll take us to this screen to ask for the bill. This customer will click on this button, and the printer associated to print the bill receipt will print out the bill receipt for them. But now we have to settle the order as well. So if we go back, since this is fixed, it'll take me right back to this table. And it'll still show the information because the order is not settled yet. So right now I'm just going to settle the order. Type in the employee passcode. Right now the order is settled and it's ready for the next order. Let's say I want barbecue this time. Like a different customer comes in and they want barbecue and there's only one person. Okay, so this will be ready for the new order. Still at table A1. So let's change that. Back to unfixed table, sorry. So right now, touch the order. Now I have to select my tables again. Barbecue, one person. And this will be ready for the new order. You can see that this is completely empty.